video, man. In light of all the shit that happened with that boy Sketch, and there's a lot of people defending him. There's a couple people that are some dust on shit on my camera. There's a lot of people that also have their how do we say this? I don't want to say they don't agree. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, man. There's kids. These dudes have a huge fan base of kids. Shit, their only fans are really kids. But I don't know, man. Coach JB got some crazy shit to say. I think now, if you don't know who Coach JB is, let's sneeze, nigga. If you don't know who Coach JB is, Coach JB was on a show called Last Chance U. Last Chance U was on Netflix, and it was about a junior college that self-explanatory. It's your last chance to when you get bounced back from a bounce back is you went to a big school. You went to a big school, and then you got dropped down to a smaller school because maybe playing time, academically, stuff like that. So he was a pretty popular school. I believe it was called like Independence College or something like that. Independence community college. And the thing with him though, he would be cussing these dudes out, and he talks jive. You know what I'm saying? Black, as people want to say, or whatever. Hood, if you want to, be a better reference, I guess. But yeah, and he would just be cussing these kids like there was no tomorrow. The first season is really good. You know what I mean? And with him, it was like a little extra. They put it on 10 a little bit, but it was still kind of good too, of course. And he's from like I think Compton or some shit like that. So, but anyways, he be having these outlandish takes sometimes, and he's very boisterous about his opinion and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess he has a lot to say about this sketch situation, and let's peep what the homie had to say. Oh shit, let me put my cans on so I can hear this shit. Hey, today is July 10th, 2024. I'm speaking it into existence, guys. We going to the playoffs. Giants, baby. Anyways.
Predators are out here. We'll defend a predator, homie, over a fucking dude that's actually
Turn it
out
up a
here
little bit, I
trying to help some folks out. Like, let me just use me for instance, and I don't give a fuck what people say about it. I've been canceled in all big picture of things. I've been canceled in all theory. If we want to really evaluate and break down the word, I've been canceled. So
Nigga, you went
we
crazy on
won't cancel a
Netflix to these
dude like
kids.
this, though. We'll fucking
He
glorify
was
a dude
motherfucking the
like this
kids all up and down the
who's been
field.
lying for however you want to spin it. It's a lie. I own my shit. Hey, what I do, I did. And you saw it. I own it. It is what it is. I move on. You can accept it or not. I really don't care. But I'm not going to apologize for who I am. See, that's I don't
Ready for
understand,
the chair?
Smitty, why cats apologize and then people on the other side accept these apologies. Homie, that's who you are. I ain't apologizing for who I am. That makes me a hypocrite. This guy's not even special needs, Smitty. I've done so much research.
100%. Look at man. I don't think he is either. Now he tried to clean it up after Barstool exposed him talking. I don't want to say normal, but what I'm saying, talking. I'm using a lot of quotations today, but you know what I'm saying. He cleaned it up, talking about he has a tick and whatnot. Nah, I think he essentially got caught. Like he got caught again. Sketch is pretty good at getting caught, my nigga. Apparently so, but yeah, I don't like that. I don't play with that shit, my nigga. You don't play. You don't fake like you have autism. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do that kind of shit, my nigga, just for clout and fame and likes and subscribes and shit. Like that's my nigga. What is the price of fame? You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, bro. But apparently the chickens came home to roost because you doing dirty shit to get on top, and then there's some underling. You know what I mean? My opinion.
On this weirdo fuck. He ain't even a special needs kid. I see the kid from fucking a young kid. There's so many videos of the kid now. He's not even.
He
He's
was
not
in a
even this
fraternity in
weirdo fuck
college.
that he's acting like
You
right
know?
here.
Yeah.
He's a totally
You know
normal
what I'm saying?
kid. And then he's not only used special needs as clout chasing, he used the gay community as a clout chaser. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, he's fake special needs. He's fake being gay. And he's gained all this following. And people are sitting here fucking defending this dude. Tells us so much, dog. It just tells me all I need to know when I see the defense on the social media thing on my videos yesterday. Tells me a lot, homie. It just tells me the world we're in right now. We're upside down like a motherfucker. And listen, you could like gamers, streamers, all that shit. I'm sure there's some good ones out there. But I want to show you one video, Smitty, to start this off with, to get your take, because you're younger than me. You know this space way more than me. I want to get your take on this. I mean, I know you don't know this particular space like that, but I guess the age group. Let me dive into something real quick. There's another streamer out there named Sneeko.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I saw his video. Yeah.
Oh boy. I
He
don't
did
know
a
this
video,
video,
a
guys.
few
I haven't
different
seen
ones,
this yet.
and I
And
retweeted it.
Sneako's crazy.
And
You know,
I want you to take a listen to
Be
this.
careful playing
he's
his,
yeah,
right?
he's
He
hella
says-
He
opinionated.
has a kid audience because he.
Oh
This
shit.
is sketch content. I genuinely, I've never watched this. I see clips. Hey, what's up, man?
I don't like the faking it, but
Like tweak it out. Like you.
oh lord.
This is sketch. Hey, are we lying? Nigga does not have a disability.
Oh shit, what race is this nigga?
Retarded.
So,
This
okay,
nigga's-
so that's one of them. The
Yeah,
other one I
bruh.
just posted is a little bit better. It talks
Yo, what
about
race is this dude?
him being so brave. Everyone's
I
come
mean,
out and saying he's brave. And I'm like,
anyways.
fuck's he brave for? Like, what has he done that's fucking brave? I mean, act like this motherfucker's on the front line. Like, what has he done that's brave? He literally got caught, Smitty, in a red-faced, two-faced lie that he's been covering up. He gets caught, forcing him to come out, Smitty, as we've seen people in the media and everywhere else. Motherfucker forced to come out. And listen, Smitty, I love the word, the R word. I fuck with it all the time, fucking around as a joke, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, hey, with the homies,
kids, okay?
it's like saying nigga stop being, you know, hey man, chill out, or you know, you're being
ADHD,
crazy and shit. I don't know.
special needs.
But no, nothing,
kids.
never
I've
against like a
coached
person
them
who
all.
really has some shit. That's
Those are my
fucked up.
favorite kids, by the way. So when I use the R word, it's a word we used to use like fuck. It was a funny word that we used like if you were slow. I usually just called my players that, as you probably have been called by coaches back in the day before the word got canceled. So the word never was a demeaning word coming out of my mouth towards a kid. It was a joking word that we used to cuss out a kid to say, stop doing dumb shit, right?
Right.
So this kid has taken the real special needs group and now has fucking faked it to gain clout and followers and sympathy by doing this weirdo shit right here as an actor. And now we're like, we feel sorry for a fake fuck. Like, we really won't turn over rocks to figure out any of this shit. Like, it's unbelievable to me. Like, I just don't understand, dog.
Well, you
I
kind of
really
know
don't.
why
And
Kai and
then
them gotta,
now there's
you know.
videos out there.
And I bring up
I've
Kai a
seen
lot,
some
obviously,
pictures
because
and
he's the
videos
leader
over the
of
last
the new
fucking
school,
couple hours
so
that
to
are
speak.
just
So,
like, what the fuck?
you know, Twitch and them probably told them niggas
It's
all
crazy,
say you would
homie.
defend
It's
them and stuff. And
crazy
people
to
probably
me,
do. These young kids are
on
acceptance
what
of all
this
that
cat
stuff.
was doing.
And it's
But
cool.
listen,
It's
I
not
don't
a
really
bad
give
thing, but
fuck about your political views, standpoint,
yeah,
denomination. Are you Christian, Catholic, gay, straight? I
you
don't
can't
care.
you can't lie about being
But when you
having
push
autism,
it
bro.
on everyone else is when I start to have the problem. Like, that's just where my problem is. This kid has pushed it on so many motherfuckers and all these youngsters who follow him. Regardless, Smitty, if you're trying to get them to follow you or not, they follow you. Mentors are mentors without the following or not, just so we're clear. Kids follow these gamers and these streamers, dog. Like, let's be honest. Regardless, by osmosis, I like watching this kid. Whoever is Sketch, guess what? He's got a shitload of followers. Look at his following, his age of his followers. The demographics, Smitty, are 17 years old and younger. Like, go look at the demographic. And he's gained an older crowd when he got on Theo Von and a couple
Theo
other
really
guys.
put him
Started
over.
getting a
As
different
Theo does.
demographic. But his main demographic watching him is 17-year-olds. Like, okay, I still call that a baby. But anyway,
I think a little younger than that.
Look at the following. He didn't want that shit to come out, Smitty. Do you really think he wanted it to come out? No, it got exposed. He got exposed, and now he comes out and does this whole feel-good sorry thing. Baby, do you have the other Sneeko video?
Whatever Sneeko says, by the way, take it y'all take it with a grain of salt or just
brave. What the fuck did he do that's brave? What did he do? He got fucked on OnlyFans,
oh boy,
monetized off of it, and then hid it and pretended to be a retard to get fame. And now,
boy.
So, I don't know, man.
I think we were talking last night a little bit in the chat because I was trying to get caught up on everything because I was seeing his, this cat trending, and I was seeing report on one end. At the time, I didn't know what had happened. I'm like, what's really going on? So, like, obviously, I'm caught up now. I watched the video and everything.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm sorry, y'all.
Question. My
when I get to laughing
coming in today, that I was going to ask you and ask the people was like, why do we care so much? And now you just answered it yourself, but I'm gonna still dive into that a little bit more.
True.
That's my
I don't think
like at the end of the day,
People don't really
Before
care about
yesterday, right hand to God, I have never
the gay
heard
stuff.
of Sketch in my entire
I just don't
life.
like him
I
playing like
think
he
I
has
might have
autism or
seen
whatever he
his
has.
face looks familiar.
A
I
Twitch.
probably scrolled
Nigga,
and
you ain't
like
got no
seen his picture of
Twitch.
his face before somewhere this
Twitch
on my
stream.
timeline.
Stream.
But
Nigga.
I've never heard of Sketch in my entire life. And that's because I'm not a part of his demographic. I don't watch the cat. I don't care about the cat, respectfully. That's not the content that I watch. Reason why I say that is there's so much content out here, so many different types of influencers, so many different types of TikTokers, people who lie, people who tell the truth, people who gay, people who straight, people who do everything under the sun you can think of. So when I say why do people care, my thing is if this bothers us, every single day you can find something online from some type of influencer that will piss us all off because we don't fall into that demographic. So when I see everybody pushing the upward, whether on the positive side or the negative side, I'm like, why is this trending? Why is this such a big deal? I'm almost confused. I'm like, I know there's no sports going on right now and it's just baseball, but godly, like everybody, again, negative or positive, no matter what side you're on, it's like in the upward,
kind of coffee y'all like,
or on your side where you're going at it. And it's like, why do we care so much?
This thing is sweet as
dude. I was like, I think I sent it to you in the chat. I said, damn, JB. I said, you mad, huh? Like, you were pissed off.
Let me stop you though, real quick.
I'm not going to read it.
You're pointing these cats in the chat. The reason I care is because my fucking kid's involved, homie. And you don't have one. And neither of these motherfuckers in the chat have one. And everybody don't care until it hits you in the mouth. And that's the number one fucking reason why.
This nigga raised his
hand.
You just
talked about the white party yesterday with the fucking weirdo Mark Jacobs or whatever his name is.
I think he's trying to say Michael Rubin.
See, that's my point about this.
Don't go to that white party. Kai, don't go to that white party. They want you the most.
Don't take it wrong. I'm not saying I'm not attacking you about it. What I'm trying to make a point is you care about what you care about. And people care about what they care about. So you knew about everybody at that white party. You knew everybody on those videos. That's my point. Some people know everything about this dude and his videos. People follow what they want. That's my whole point to this whole thing. Until it hits you in the mouth. Until it hits you in the mouth. And you got kids involved and the kids follow these weirdo fucks. Then you start to wonder, okay, and listen, my kid's 26. But guess what? I got homies that have little kids who I talked to yesterday who follow this weirdo fuck. And they're like, hell nah. That motherfucker, I told my kid, you better take the Smitty, there's kids that got tattoos of this kid.
That's weird, nigga.
They got tattoos of them, Smitty.
Before or after? That's the real question.
Now their parents are like, no, get that kid off your fucking body.
They should have said that up front. Why the fuck you got an influencer tat on you in the first place? I don't care if he's a positive role model or not. If somebody had JB tat on their shoulder, I'm going to say, take that shit off. You're 15. Why you got a grown-ass random man on your shoulder that we don't know? So I don't. That's irrelevant. Why wait till this? Well, why is this the moment that you want to be a parent now?
Grown man on your shoulders. You're
right.
The sweater, nigga.
You may not want to be a role model. People are going to follow you, right? He can't control who follows him, though. I've always been on the Charles Barkley side. It ain't my job as the superstar, the star, the celebrity to raise your kids. You raise your kid. I don't know about raise, but like they be,
shit. You're a hooper or whatever. You influence the kids and whatnot
on their phones, or some kids don't even have a phone until they get to a certain age, until they get to high school, they get to 15. Every parent is different in terms of how they dictate how they handle their household. I remember when I was young and I had MySpace at the time. My mom and shout out to Sheldon, who's gonna be here finding them all. His mom was basically like an auntie. They both went on our MySpaces and looked through everything. Friends, who we followed, who we liked, asked us right in our face, asked us questions, because to me, that's what parenting is. You want to make sure, what is my kid, what is he watching, what is influencing him? The problem with today, and I'm not talking about your homies, obviously, I'm saying in general, a lot of these parents are lazy and they let the internet, they let the influencers be the parents, let them raise them versus them being the parents. I can't blame an influencer for inspiring a kid or teaching a kid to be one way or another. That's their household's fault. Let's be real. This is the realest show on planet Earth. You and I aren't always the best role models on this show. The way we talk, the topics that we discuss, there's certain things on here that I don't think a kid, a 14-year-old should necessarily be watching and take notes of how you and I are discussing certain things. But that's not your job. It's not my job. So we can be hypocrites and go out here and be like, well, I care about the babies. I care about the kids. You got to think about the kids, Sketch. No, he don't. Sketch is worried about his bottom line, his money, his pockets, and taking care of himself. And if you don't like the content, don't watch it. Again, I've never heard this guy in my life. If I'm a parent and I got a kid who's following him, well, pay attention to what your kids are watching. Go do some research. See what he's watching. See who Sketch is about. And if you don't like what he's watching, take your kid's phone away. Put
before those Sketch was like kind of clean. He didn't even cuss, I think, online, right?
I'm not gonna blame the influencers because again, like I
It was
said
generally
earlier,
a clean,
there are
clean comic, as they say.
thousands of crazy pieces of content, nasty content, inappropriate content. There's so much on the internet, JB, that at the end of the day, you as a parent has to do your best, and you ain't gonna be able to find everything. It's impossible. But you gotta be able to do what's in your best. So hell, I can't tell Sketch to be the role model for the kids, for millions of kids.
What you can do though. This is what you can do though. You advertise towards your demographic, do you not? This fucking show ain't advertised towards 14-year-olds, homie. He is. He's a fucking fake fuck who advertises his shit towards 14-year-olds, homie. That's the difference between him and this show. It's the difference between following him or not. There's a difference too, Smitty, that this is the worst parenting generation we've ever had. Do you think they're tracking their phones and looking up who they're following? These kids are hiding everything, Smitty. What do you mean? And guess what? If I advertised towards 14-year-olds and then got on here and motherfucked everybody, then I'm that same fucking weirdo. But I don't advertise towards 14-year-olds, homie.
But hold on, we advertise to sports fans for the most part.
Yeah.
So okay,
that's my point. That's my point.
A broad. That might be 14 to
that's my point. Who's his demographic? He's advertising towards babies and kids. That's what they do. Video gamers, homie.
That's a baby, y'all.
What do you think Twitch is? That's who their demographic is. So when you get brainwashed kids following you, you're the fucking problem. You're the fucking groomer. What do you mean? How do you motherfuckers not see this shit, homie? Joe Accord, shut the fuck up. You weirdo ass old motherfucker defending this little weirdo ass kid. You fucking weirdo. You're a weird fuck, homie. You defending this little
This is how he used to be on the show.
For me? You weirdo fuck? Look at the weather, motherfucker. You fucking weird.
This thing. This nigga Coach JP went off. I wasn't expecting that at the end. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I'm tearing up. This nigga Coach JB is a fool, y'all. Holy shit. Go watch him and that dude Smitty show. I don't know who that dude Smitty is, but I'm gonna do my research on him too. But this shit, I don't even know what I was gonna say right now. He fucked me up. But nah. Oh shit, okay. Yeah. Maybe just come out of the saying you're doing a character. I don't give a fuck about all the gay shit or whatever. Do whatever. I mean, whatever, nigga. Kids watch you, all that shit. But I just don't like him playing like he has autism or whatever, y'all. That's my final verdict. I probably ain't gonna speak on this shit no more. So on to the next subject, y'all. Probably more wrestling and shit. So, goddamn, football season, come back, please already. All right, y'all. Peace.